What is going on today, guys? Quick video. This is going to be a little bit of an opinion piece, so take it for what you will. This is just my personal opinion. I know some of you guys out there are going to disagree with me on this particular topic, but I want to talk a little bit today about rifles versus pistols for defense. Now, specifically, we're probably going to be more talking about home defense or defense in and around your property, that kind of thing, because let's be honest, not too many people are going around carrying rifles every day, whether it's open carry, concealed carry in their vehicle. Obviously, there are some people that do that, but in general, that's just not something that's done. In general, you're going to be carrying around something like this in your vehicle or on your person, not something like this. So, specifically, we're going to be talking about more or less things that go on in and around your home or your property. Now, as I said, a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me, so I'm pretty sure you can figure out where I'm going here. And there is that really old saying that says, you know what, a pistol's really only good to get you to your rifle. Some people say to get you to your long gun, whatever the case may be, whichever way you like to play that out in your head is fine. But that's essentially all the good a pistol is there for. I severely disagree. The vast majority of defensive situations, I mean, we're talking probably somewhere around 95 to 99% in this country every single year. And we know we have at least hundreds of thousands of defensive uses of firearms in this country every year. And the vast majority of those is taken care of with a pistol, and adequately taken care of with a pistol. Now, I know the argument is, well, this is more maneuverable, it's smaller, it's easier to conceal, and it falls in line with being able to carry outside of the home as well, whether it's in your vehicle or concealed carry, open carry, whatever. So it's kind of good to have one thing that's all around great for everything you do, and you can get comfortable with one particular gun and one particular platform. And that certainly is an argument to be made, and one that I'm personally in favor of. But of course, I've heard other arguments as well that basically say, well, you know what? This isn't too unwieldy in a home defense situation. Just because it's a little bit bigger than this doesn't mean that you should be afraid to deal with this around your home. And I absolutely agree, you shouldn't be afraid of this. And this isn't too unwieldy for what it gives you. It gives you a lot of power and a lot of capacity to things that this doesn't necessarily offer. But still, in general, I recommend something like this as a first choice for a defensive tool because of the fact that it is small, it is concealable, it is something that can go with you everywhere, and that includes your home. It's much easier to keep this by your bed at night than to keep this by your bed at night. And sure, this is more powerful. This gives you some more options than this. But again, hundreds of thousands of times every single year, people more than adequately defend their lives with something like this, not something like this. And that's really something we have to pay attention to. That's really saying something as far as I'm concerned. So again, a lot of you out there are probably going to disagree with me, but in my opinion, if you're looking for that one defensive tool that can serve you in many different situations, many different scenarios, including at home, or if you just have money for one, or it's just your first gun and you want to make sure it's going to be good for everything, I'm going to absolutely, hands down, recommend going with a pistol.